Hi, I'm Nikki Kaminga and welcome to the Keepsaker Supplies channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this resin cremation ashes heart necklace from start to finish. You'll need these things, which are also listed below: vinyl gloves, a heart mould from us at Keepsaker Supplies, rubbing alcohol, a cotton wool pad, UV resin, a cocktail stick, some cremation ashes, colours and sparkles, and a diamond file. You will also need a heart setting, a silver polishing cloth, a burnishing tool, and a necklace chain. I prefer to use this LED UV lamp to save energy and to make sure the pieces don't get too hot. This one has a 99-second low heat setting, and you'll find the link to purchase one below. Preparing the mould. Firstly, inspect your mould and check for any dust or dirt or lines and imperfections. Prepare the mould if it's a little dusty by one of two methods. The first is by wiping it with rubbing alcohol on a cotton wool pad. The second is by applying a thin layer of UV resin and then curing. The dust will come off when you remove the resin. It's better to replace a mould when it's starting to get dull than spend hours trying to get a perfect shine back on your finished piece. Move the resin around so the whole area is coated. Cure for 99 seconds. And then you can remove the cleaning layer. Clear layer. Pour the first bit of resin on the edge of the mould because it will probably have an air bubble. Carefully put a large dot in the centre of each of the hearts. Tilt the mould around so that the whole surface is covered. Only use a cocktail if you have a bubble. Place it under your UV lamp for 30 seconds. This will give you a clear top layer on your finished piece. Now add the colours and ashes. Check that you have the right colours and double check your client's name and order number against what they've ordered. We ask our clients to send no more than half a teaspoon of ashes. Inspect the cremation ashes and consider grinding them a little finer. Cremation ashes are ground in the crematorium, and some are ground finer or for longer than others. The grains will suspend more nicely in the resin if they're very fine. Take a small pinch of your client's ashes and place them in a pestle and mortar and gently grind them down until they're a little finer. Put them to one side, somewhere where you can't knock them over. Pour another layer of resin in your mould, about 2/3 of the way up. Use the cocktail stick to add a very tiny amount of ashes. Then you can add your colours. I'm using a fairy pink resin sparkle mix here. Then I add a little bit of gold synthetic mica. Add a little bit of precious metal leaf if you like. This one is palladium leaf. Gently swirl everything around to cover the first layer. If you want lots of depth to your piece, then don't add too much of anything in the first colour layer. Keep it nice and translucent. Cure for 30 seconds. Repeat with another layer of resin almost to the top. Add a little bit more ashes this time, along with more colour. This will ensure that none of your necklace is patchy or see-through. Cure for another 30 seconds. Finally, add a thin layer of resin to dome the back and then cure for a final 30 seconds. Remove from the lamp and leave to completely cool. Use this time to clear up your workstation. Put your client's ashes back in their bag and wash your pestle and mortar. I like to use rubbing alcohol on a cotton wool pad, then use warm soapy water before drying completely. Preparing the setting. Check that your heart setting has a jump ring. If not, you can solder one on or use a 6mm split ring like this. Make sure you don't have any tangles in the necklace chain. Give it all a quick polish with a silver polishing cloth. Demoulding the resin heart. Once the piece is completely cooled, you can remove it very easily from the mould. Check for imperfections. Then put a little rubbing alcohol onto a piece of cotton wool pad and wipe the heart over to remove any stickiness. You might need to remove a little excess resin with a flat diamond file. Snap off any excess around the edges or use a burr or rotary tool. Don't forget to wear a mask doing this, then wipe off any dust. Setting the heart. Put the heart into the setting. Use a burnishing tool to push down the crown points. Check that your necklace chain fits through the jump ring. If not, you might be able to gently squeeze together the last ring on the chain a little. Then it will usually fit through. If you're using a very large chain, like a Pandora-style snake chain, then you can attach a bail to the heart setting. You can photograph your cremation ashes jewellery a number of ways. Here's an example using bogwood. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hit subscribe and click the bell for notifications so you'll know when I post a new video. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more videos like this, and don't forget that I've linked to the blog as well as all the supplies you'll need down below. Now relax and do some crafting.